ఏపీ బీజేపీ ఎన్నికల సాధించే సిద్ధార్థ సింగ్ ఎమ్మెల్యే ఉంటే వారు ఈ కరెంట్ ఇష్యూస్ మాట్లాడుతూ ఈ ఏదైతే మ్యాన్ తెలుగు రాష్ట్రంలో విడుదల చేస్తారు. Everybody.
Hello, yeah. I'm happy that today we are going to be releasing our national Sankalp Patra or the Modi guarantee in Telugu, and therefore I am with you, and most importantly, this Modi guarantee, which will be released in Telugu, this will be further released in various other districts on 26th of this month in Telugu. It is important to understand that in last 10 years, a government led by Narendra Modi ji has worked for upliftment of the poor people of this country. And in particular, if you look at all the welfare schemes that he has carried out or the NDA government has carried out, that schemes have resulted that over 25 crore citizens of this country have come out of the poverty line. So there are many schemes which you all are aware of, and for example, during the COVID period, Modi ji thought about the poor, and 80 crore poor people or those who could have difficulties in going for work, making earnings, were given free ration. The COVID impact on the economy and jobs, it's still continuing. So therefore, this scheme has been further continued for next 5 years. People used to laugh in 2014. I still remember from Congress, Chidambaram Saab had spoken in the Rajya Sabha and made fun of Jan Dhan account and said those who do not have any money, you're opening their accounts. But today 50 crore Indian citizens have Jan Dhan account, and in that Jan Dhan account, Modi ji or the government has transferred 34 lakh crores of rupees. So it's a big achievement. Rajiv Gandhi ji used to say 1 rupee travels from Delhi, only 10 paisa reaches them. But now You put 1 rupee through DBT, the same money reaches here. Unfortunately, on many schemes of Andhra Pradesh, the same principles are not being used, which is very unfortunate. And there have been schemes like Ayushman Bharat for 5 lakh, rupees. Throughout India, 34 crore people of Indian citizens are the beneficiaries of this scheme. Unfortunately, in some states, which are opposition ruled states, they use their name and put their stickers on it. But which is unfortunate, they should not be doing it. And therefore, we do not call Narendra Modi Ayushman Bharat scheme. It is Pradhan Mantri. Whichever Pradhan Mantri will come, will be carrying on the scheme. The idea is that not Rajiv Gandhi scheme, Indira Gandhi scheme, or Nehru ji scheme. We don't use these names. This is the very reason we don't use names. Because these are for the welfare schemes for the poor. There are many other, for example, Jal Jeevan is there. Now already 14 crore families in India, those who never got water through tap in their houses in the rural India, 14 crore, they are receiving water directly. They open the tap, they have 24/7. Unfortunately, again in your state, in Andhra Pradesh, there is a huge amount, I believe more than 3.5 crore people have still not received this benefit. It is the duty of the state government to deliver this. In parched areas of Andhra Pradesh, still this scheme is fully not implemented. I come from a state, Uttar Pradesh. See the track record. Jal Jeevan, Andhra Pradesh, from bottom, it is number 7. It's not good. Similarly, there have been schemes for the Nari Shakti. Now 10 crore women have received, or families I would say, they have received free gas connections. It's a huge number that's transformed their living. Rather than smoking, smoke going into their lungs and falling sick and then leading into tuberculosis, these problems are over. And that is how you eradicate these problems. We have always said, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. We have said we will protect the secularism of this country. In order to protect the secularism of this country, you cannot have, particularly for women, different laws. A divorce law based on religion cannot be secularism. Today, Muslim sisters and mothers are blessing Modi ji because we came up with triple talaq. It is not somebody had never thought. Today people are saying, oh, you have taken triple talaq. How can it be based on religion? If it is based on religion like Shariat law, then Shariat law also says, if you have done a crime, then chop your head, chop your hand. Says you will be flogged and beaten up in the on the streets. You will be thrown stones. That is Shariat law also. But are you implementing it? You can't be selective on that. So triple talaq is uniform. And that is why the BJP's commitment under the Modi guarantee is that we support that this country should have uniform civil code. And we are working towards it. So that there is a law of the country Religion is to be respected. Religion is there to be protected. Religion is there to be followed. Religion is there to maintain peace and harmony. This is what our Modi guarantee is, and we are committed towards it. Now, if you wanted to give empowerment to women, how can women be going for their personal cleanliness on the street and stand there, cover their heads, cover their faces if the light or the car light was coming? 11 crore toilets throughout India in last 10 years has been built, and we are committed to continue further. That is our commitment. Similarly, the youth, people said, oh, only the government jobs should be there, the government jobs are there. The world is going in a different direction. There is an ecosystem for the youth, for the employment. Now, under that employment, you have to encourage them through skill development. We have encouraged on the skill mission, Kaushal Vikas centers have been created. For the skill development, you need to have various other schemes along with that, and that gets linked with if you have done a skill development, it needs to be linked with financial schemes. So Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana is there. Under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, 27 lakh crore rupees has been given to the youth. That is how you help them. You link them. You converge them. You just don't train them. You need to have an ecosystem for startups. Today, India is proud that we are the third largest ecosystem for the startups. And in next 5 years, we will be the #1 ecosystem country. We will be the next #1 startup country in the world. Similarly, there has been so much done under the Kisan for the farmers. The MSP, which was existing in 2013, in last 10 years has gone 5 times up. Records are there for all the journalists to see it and question them. And it is so important that irrigation facilities are provided. The rivers is always a state subject, not a central subject. But unfortunately, more than 3,000 deaths are happening in the state, has happened in last 5 years in the state of Andhra Pradesh. How can you talk when the deaths are happening? You need to converge the schemes for the farmers or any member of the society into a beneficiary scheme so that they get benefit. And Kisan Samman Nidhi, 6,000 rupees is been given to everybody in India, and 11 crore farmers are receiving this per year, 6,000 rupees. So therefore, this Modi guarantee is full of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. There's a lot for the middle income groups also. We are ensuring that the interest rates don't jump up. The EMIs remain so that everybody gets their houses, and there are many other things. Medical educations, more facilities, the new taxation policies have been brought in. They are all working towards it. We are looking in this Sankalp or the Modi guarantee. You will be seeing, I don't want to continue because you will get the copy also. There will be a lot to be spoken. And there is, for the Nari Shakti, one very important thing we have done. In last few years, Lakpati Didi, that means a Didi means a sister having a net earning of 1 lakh of rupees. particularly in the rural areas, that is happening. We are going to create, all over India, the government through their welfare scheme created 1 crore. Now it is going to be, in next 5 years, 3 crores. So that is our commitment to create more Lakpati Didis. Similarly, we are also working for, because Andhra is a fisherman state, it has a lot of exports which are going out. There is a Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana which is in there. Now more budget is going to be provided. This will be now double fold whatever has been done, and in that there will be center or the government is going to help the state governments also in creating processing units, getting real-time information at the sea if they are gone out for fishing, safeguard their livelihoods, and most important, which is already existing and it will be further strengthened, is there has never been a vessel insurance scheme at low interest rates. So now that scheme is going to be expanded, vessel insurance for the farmer, for the fishermen families, and government is going to encourage for the fishermen a kind of FPOs or cluster development. Now depending on the cluster, the facilities will be encouraged through the schemes of the central government, which is very important. We are also looking at helping the MSMEs have grown in this country. We always consider the MSME is the backbone for any manufacturing state or manufacturing nation. So MSMEs have been encouraged in this country. Various schemes have been launched for the MSME sectors. Now we are also going in next 5 years for the MSME, will simplify the GST portal for them. And those MSMEs which are going to be looking at exports, we are also looking at creating Dak Ghar Niryat Kendras. So that means those postal offices, which we had post offices, from there you will get the facility if you wish to export. So that will be very encouraging, rather than just moving into Kakinada, for example, in our states, in Andhra Pradesh and all. But from center will exist, the clearances will exist from exports to happen from the post office. That is the Dak Ghar Niryat. Niryat is export only. So Kendra. So, and another scheme by 2025, particularly for the SC, ST, there has been many schemes, and they are also beneficiaries. It is the Janjatiya Gaurav Varsh. We are creating a Janjatiya Gaurav Varsh for SC, ST. And we will be honoring unique heritage of tribal communities. They have never been looked at and brought on the center stage. So Modi guarantees them to bring them into the center stage, bring them into the mainstream of the economy, and they will be also recognizing their and certifying in this particular year their skills. We must understand that there are skills which they have of family-wise family. The tradition has been for last 1,000 years. But those skills are dwindling. It is the responsibility of the government, the center government and the state government, that these schemes do not dwindle. They are part of India's Bharat ki virasat hai ye. And you cannot let that virasat go to anybody else. So we must encourage through welfare schemes. And since I come from Uttar Pradesh, and fortunately I was the minister for MSME also, we brought in under the leadership of the Prime Minister, wherein he said, local, vocal. So we brought one district, one product. 75 districts, we encourage those skills which were 1000 years, 500 years old under one district, one product. And our commitment is that one district, one product will be encouraged in the state of Andhra Pradesh. One district, one product, and gradually there could be 3 products, 4 products, but we'll start with one and keep adding them. And in that we bring a common facility centers, that is a processing centers, training centers. Money is given like grants. In UP we gave up to 15 crores grant, not loans. And from there that export also encourages. So there is a scheme there. So will be the scheme here also under the central scheme for the state of Andhra Pradesh to take benefit, or any other state to take benefit rather, I would say. But Andhra Pradesh, we will be also promoting. I've discussed this with Chandrababu Naidu ji and Pawan Kalyan ji also. So therefore I'm mentioning this. Also, we are going to create global capability centers and global tech centers. You see, lot of our scientists, lot of our technicians, they go abroad. Since they don't get those facilities in India to stay back and understand or advance their knowledge. So therefore this will be created and they stay in India for technology, engineering and many other capabilities, educational, medical. So these will be encouraged by the central government of India. This will obviously help in the employment generation also. There are many things for the manufacturing sector. And one thing I would like to give emphasis. Today, India under Narendra Modi ji on the NDA government has started becoming the Vishwa Guru or a Vishwa Bandhu, I would say. And the results have also shown, and I'm sure there were students from Andhra Pradesh and many other part of the states in India who were stuck up in Ukraine and Russia war. Nowhere, for no country it happened. After the Prime Minister had spoken to the President of Ukraine and Russia, for their evacuation, the war was stopped. That is the strength of 140 crore Indians. And that is the strength of Bharat. This Modi guarantee and BJP Sankalp is towards it to make India Viksit, make India the Vishwa Bandhu, make India the Surakshit Bharat. And with this I would add, and you will keep seeing it also happening and in the ads and everywhere, our commitment is, which goes Viksit Andhra, Viksit Bharat. So thank you very much. If I can, I'm open to any questions after we have. Okay? Yeah, I'll do that. Right, sir. Thank you. Anna, are we done with it? Thank you very much. Related with this?
దీనికి సంబంధించిన విషయాలు అయితే చెప్తాను.
What is the state? Election is, there will be a double engine sarkar of TDP, Jan Sena and BJP in Andhra Pradesh, and their MPs in the 400 par in center. What is Muslim reservation?
4% Muslim reservations.
Where? Let Chandrababu Naidu ji, and they are coming with their sankalpat. I have come up with the national manifesto, and if the state manifesto will be led by Chandrababu, I mean TDP and Pawan Kalyan ji, we will be always a part of that.
Already Anisha is a spoken issue. We government demands the reservations, Muslim reservations, caste-based reservations.
Sir, there is a constitution of India, and I think we all are committed to constitution of India. Based on that, we will always respect the constitution of India.
Sir, will there be any specific manifesto with respect to Andhra Pradesh?
No, that's what I said, that Chandrababu, the TDP, and since we are a national party, and nowhere in India we have come for a regional manifesto. So there is, it's led by them. It is our manifesto which they are supporting, and it will be a manifesto, we will be also there.
But what is BJP's stand on AP special status and privatization of RINL?
I think it's no more an issue here. So as far as we are all talking, it's already special package has been given. As far as status is concerned, I don't think that's an issue of this election.
Sir, any special campaigns are going on the ground because you are contesting 10 assembly and then 6 parliament. So any special campaign going on to promote and promise voters to bring you in power?
Well, it is a joint effort which is being done by TDP, Jan Sena and BJP, and I think on the ground when we are seeing, it's a phase, it's a nomination phase which is going on, and so far what we have seen, that results would be very encouraging. Certain surveys are also there, which is our internal surveys of each party, and they also show the same result. So I don't see that to be a problem, but all our workers, we need to work harder to achieve the target that is in our mind.
Sir, one last question. As you just said,
From where you are, sir? Which party?
PTA.
Huh?
PTA, sir. PTA.
PTI, acha.
So one last question. As you just said about the debt in the state, 3,000 crore. So what you will be doing, center will be doing after coming to power?
So it's a 13 lakh crores is the debt. Now, if you look at 13 lakh crores, and there are 4 crore, roughly 4 crore voters of Andhra Pradesh who will be voting, in last 5 years, every voter has a burden of almost 3.25 lakhs. It's a serious issue. So the fiscal management needs to be better. The fiscal management, almost about 2 lakh crores or more has been given by the center under devolution. Financial devolution, that you have that under the finance commissions. So all that needs to be considered, and I think the one thing which we are looking is plugging the gaps of corruptions, and certainly what we keep hearing is over 1 lakh crore is the corruption in the liquor scam. We keep hearing on the mining scam, it's about 75,000 crore. We keep hearing on the land or the mining in itself Forget about the sand mining. Mining activities has resulted over 1 lakh crore. If you keep adding that, scams and the misgovernance of the YCP government here, that in itself is running in over lakhs and lakhs crores. So if you can plug that, I'm sure the fiscal health of the state will be very good. Okay. Sir, here I'm talking about the manifesto, you are talking about change.
It is about elections.
Sir, election is going on, very good elections. We all are there. Sorry? It is the decision of the election commission, not of the government. Certain things, when the elections are announced, the code of conduct says very clearly, I am sure you're a senior journalist, you will understand that. And any decisions to be taken is not by the central government now. It is to be a decision of the election commission. They take a decision. Parties, various parties make requests and substantiate their request to the election commission, and election commission then takes cognizance, and based on that they'll take a decision. So I'm sure we have also raised the issues, so election commission will take appropriate actions. So that's again I'm saying, sir, I don't comment on officers. It is for the election commission to take cognizance and take decisions. And only my request to any officer would be, they should be free, they should be fair, because the election needs to be free and fair. That's all. Well, you will hear about the PM's rallies and Amit Shah ji's rallies and Nadda ji's and various other leaders of BJP very shortly, as and when it is finalized.
Will you propose the common manifesto by the three parties of the AP as
Sir, we are a national, that's where the confusion is happening. We are a national party, we run a commitment on the basis of our national agenda. Okay? And national agenda is very clear. And I said we support and we respect the constitution of the country. So something which you are anticipating, which it could be a rumor, you are asking a question based on that, which I will not reply.
అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు. మధ్యాహ్నం లంచ్ చేసి వెళ్ళాలనుకుంటున్నాను.